not gonna kick you in the balls.
Come here. I'm gonna kick my shit. That's what I'm gonna kick.
Was this your Christmas present?
To myself.
Yes.
So
Oh no,
he gave me this.
Yeah, I've seen
you've
the duct tape madness. I've seen it.
It is absolutely
buy
insane.
Just buy the straps. Just buy the straps.
I'm waiting for them to be in stock.
Oh, okay. Buy from eBay.
Then that'll be markup.
Yeah.
I guess depends on your buyer.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Hello.
Your leg just went
New
crazy.
year, new Merc.
Hello.
Hey.
More like new day, new Merc. We get a new Merc every day.
It's a cute avatar, though.
Hi.
No,
I think this one's my favorite.
First time here, and I got no clue what's going on, but I'm nonetheless excited.
Yeah, I'm new here too. I hope I signed up right.
And then there's 3.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah.
What's happening, Big Brink?
to
You
these
look
4
confused.
sessions.
This is my second lesson, my first one in VR.
Ooh, nice.
But Big Bronk has been
Who?
teaching me the basics.
The basics of ASL.
Their name is
VR,
Wednesday?
Maybe both.
Yeah, of ASL.
I don't know.
Alright.
Are you talking about
Here, or are you saying-
the character Wednesday from
And
Addams
VR
Family?
as well, I guess. I'm kind of new to VR as a whole.
Hey.
I don't know how I ended up here,
Person.
but
I think I knocked
Hmm.
it. Uh-oh, I knocked it off.
it's a plus.
I was a friend recommended it, and I did see the I don't know, the HBO documentary, so I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Mr.
Definitely
Donnie! Are
HBO
you
documentary? What?
nice?
I think. Sorry, we're talking about the HBO documentary. I think I saw you in it once.
Yeah.
We met in virtual
Yes.
reality.
We met in virtual reality by
This is the person from
What's-
We Met in
Yeah,
Virtual
I made
Reality.
that.
Yeah, I
made
only
that
exist in the
video.
film, and I'm actually a figment of your imagination.
Imagine.
Once the film ends, I die.
Imagine. Oh,
I didn't even know about that.
All she
I
is
still
an
wanted to be
imaginary
here,
person.
There's a couple of Helping Hands movie you can watch on YouTube, by the way, if you're interested.
Yeah, there's GT4's Wrong Person Bad Job.
Yeah,
Uh,
Crow 7.
Then there's
Lost in the
Crow
Metaverse.
7 Lost in the Multiverse?
Metaverse.
Metaverse, okay. Yeah.
I do recommend more that one over GT4's one because I mean, from my standpoint, it has at least ambient music that helps a lot.
Yeah.
It also includes speaking character, which make it more like yeah, not everything about deaf people, but some other people are also included as well. And there is
Yeah.
subtitles.
Oh, yeah. Not that GT4's movie is bad.
Where's yours?
It has its funny moments.
Yeah,
It's in my room.
It-
but I need
I'm
the
not
mouse
saying
to
that.
do
I'm
it.
just saying that it's harder for me that for this movie because I'm
Right.
not fluent enough.
Stick my tongue out of you
and you Yeah.
stick your tongue
No.
out of me.
Soon.
I was hoping it'll
Hey,
be ready and then we
Bluebird.
could just spend the whole class like making
Well, it's
faces
not blue
at
at
each
the
other.
moment.
Yeah, no.
So how would you say
Isn't
the
this
classes?
No,
like-
the
Yeah, go
moment's
ahead.
passed.
Go ahead.
How would you say the classes?
It's just
Excuse me.
take
How would you say the
this,
classes are
I'm
structured?
kidding.
Like, how does one
This.
teach ASL in VR?
this.
From what I've seen, it kind of depends. I've been watching replays of the different lessons. It kind of depends. Here with Jenny, it's kind of explained verbally with, and you go sign by sign, or you can have sessions like I think it was 2 days
Tokyo
ago
Drift.
with DM the mechanic
Hold on.
that were
Hello,
more
Shaw.
focused on an
Hey,
aspect
Shaw.
of
Oh,
language,
goodbye,
such as
Shaw.
qualifiers
Oh,
and initializers. Because of course,
Interesting,
ASL
okay.
is its own
Now you made her
language with, like, a
sad.
complete
Come
different
on,
grammar.
man.
But
First the world,
I
now
guess
this.
With Jenny, it's usually more a matter of pure vocab, but I might be wrong.
I'm joking. I make jokes about you
Sure,
breaking the
well,
world.
Before you can construct grammar, you must know the elements that comprise it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm so mad at you.
I take it the replays are on the Discord though.
Yeah, and Big Brunk right here actually got an archive on his YouTube channel if you want to watch. Although other folks have
Wait, did you freaking?
But yeah, there's on the Discord
Do you
channel.
have the face
There's a channel specifically called.
I was
Class
wondering, I'm
Archives.
like taking a
You can have
fucking
look through that.
What?
How does one sign things?
You're just staring at my face like, nothing
Palm
out of the
with the tip of your
ordinary.
fingers on your, chin, like,
Your hair is sparkly.
Aha.
Did you not
Well, your
notice
mouth is
at
kind of
all?
stuck
No.
in the open.
Because freaking Branks is a lot more overt.
well,
Overt?
in that case,
Ooh, I'm lagging.
teaching you another
Ah,
one.
like,
Nice.
because I can
to
actually
make-
mouth
see
is stuck
Branks
in the
like
open
cheap
position.
Sorry,
puffing and
so-
stuff like
so-
My
that.
mouth is just open.
Nice.
I'm just having my mouth
not
open.
Not the forearm, just the hands. Nice. To
Yeah, but
meet.
he spent a lot of time tweaking his avatar
You-
for it to perform
Oh, yeah.
like that.
And for that meat, is that with like the thumbs
I'm
extended,
lagging.
or is
I'm gonna
that
stand
with,
this
like,
way.
it down?
I don't have contacts for my hair.
Thumbs down. Closed.
I don't know how to do that.
There's contacts
nice
for their
to
hair.
meet
Nice.
you. Yep.
Okay.
Wait, how do you
You
have
know,
a thing where it just
once in a while,
automatically
I
turns it
think you
into
already knew
text?
that.
How's it going?
I
So-
I got.
I have
I think I
the
mentioned it
thing
when my friends
enabled.
dragged me in.
I have the whole freaking where I can like grab the stuff and enable
bits and pieces,
enable.
like,
I don't know how to add that
yeah,
part
it's like a
to
nodding
that.
head and then
That's the problem.
pinching gesture for no.
All I did was
but,
just add physical.
yeah.
That is
So, like, no
amazing.
one-
That's what you need to do.
Yeah,
It's to add
two
physical.
fingers typically. Like
What-
I've
what
seen
do you want to do
IRL
with your
people do it
fingers?
with a full extended hand.
She
like
wants to
this.
grab my hair and pull it up.
VR.
I'll do it with a few fingers and the thumb.
See, he noticed.
Oh, you want to pose it?
Yeah, unless you're on quest,
Yeah.
you can't articulate your
For
fingers
free, and
all the
my
way.
lovely. Where'd he go?
I mean, I have
And my
constraints on it so that it doesn't like go
Very
nuts.
Of using index.
Helps me
Same thing with
make-
the-
helps me make
you-
the
you-
avatar
Calibrate
for
all
me.
the time.
I'm
I'm
so
looking at
confused.
this
I have no idea.
intended today.
Kiss your forehead and kiss your forehead with my tracked face.
Fine.
That is fantastic because of the rotation.
Oh yes, okay,
Everything
yeah. Because
lags
it's
me.
amazing. On the younger
Very
limit.
nice, very
Yeah,
nice.
way too much very poor avatar
I'm sorry. I
in
don't.
there.
I'm
I'm
very
excited.
Well, my avatar?
Slowly, please.
Where's my
No,
foot going?
there's
Yeah.
I'm
one,
actually lagging so hard
oh,
right
yeah.
now.
4,
There's my frames. It's back.
5, including some
Yes.
that are really like.
Excited. This is technically my first class.
It's mostly my CPU
Yeah,
that's
cool.
giving me frame
I'm
times.
glad you could come to this one because the last one was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, is that who you're talking about, Big Brink?
W A 1.
There you
So
go.
sure, how have you
I
been?
think Dummies
There's your
froze.
girlfriend.
I can't spell in my head anymore.
Oh, no,
that
he's
doesn't
back.
help.
Okay.
I'm
Uh-oh,
sorry.
it's falling.
My
Hold
brain
on.
refuses to work.
LDR?
Yes,
Is
Is everybody messing with my hair?
W A
No, I'm just here.
Y S. Always. That's a what. English is not my mother language. I apologize. I apologize.
My W looks malformed. So curly.
Oh, you're telling them
Probably
about
get it at
my
Chick-fil-A.
freaking
Yeah. I'd recognize the W in that form.
uh,
But thank you for also doing that.
my freaking speech to text is stupid.
I'm very new to this, like I said.
Shaw,
I
do you
can
see what I'm
understand
talking
a
about
few
in
words
real
here and
time now?
there.
Like, look at your
No,
hand
thank
here,
you for saying
and then
sorry.
walk backwards and look at your hand here.
Full sentences are still.
Do you see how it changes? Walk backwards and look at your hand. Do you see? Yeah.
Okay, now I know what it is.
Oh, you're in the wrong mic.
Now I can understand. I'm on the wrong.
Ah,
Got
and I'm
so
lagging.
many avatar
My hearing friends,
Much
if
better.
you could
Just-
start changing
okay.
to nicer avatars now, that would be awesome. If you could change to more optimized avatars, please. Well, you have a poor
Somebody's
avatar,
on
so
forum, this one is public.
No poor people allowed. Only rich people.
Whoa!
oh god, I'm getting like 3 frames. okay, there we
What
go.
about middle class people, aka middle people?
You're Pavel. I just learned that
I'm
word
no-
the other day. It's
Poor
British for poor people. oh,
I'll just go on a fallback.
you're a Pavel.
What?
You're a Pavel. I'm actually dying right now. I literally cannot look at people.
Wait, what? Are you actually getting low frames? 'Cause
What's a
I'm
good fallback
fine.
that still has good finger motion?
My computer is not doing well. I need to update my computer.
Are you on index?
I think I'm gonna change
Yes.
my
Hey, Kitty.
safety settings.
And Katie's frozen.
Is that
Can
better?
you
That's
one
better.
of
This
the
one.
HH avatar?
I think this person. I think Kitty
Your
just died.
avatar. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Okay, let me look for it.
They kind of look like they
or
have,
actually
like,
just
A
clone it.
9 bored face.
Do you want the good
They're
version
like,
of the avatar instead? Thank you. No, that's fine. So long as it's
That's
optimized
funny.
and has good finger motion, nah, I'm good.
But there they go.
Happy feet. Wombo
And it
combo.
works. Yes.
That ain't Falco.
VR Christmas strike again. Everybody got the.
I've got
Oh, there's Wednesday.
A9.
Yeah, I
That's
don't,
the,
yeah, but I don't understand what was
Frank was
happening.
talking
It's
about.
just
Yeah.
as a fallback to make sure that we don't clog up the server. But thank you so much.
My core actually hurts
Yep, darker, lighter. I get it.
Literally cannot look this way.
And public, if you would like.
Okay, safety settings are my savior. I'm doing fine now.
Fine.
Jen, I
that's
can give you the
fine, but
10-second
thank you.
explanation. I
I'm
tried,
not exactly
yes.
collecting
Thanks.
avatars.
and I didn't do a nice thing.
I'm actually working
So,
on making my own,
I
but this is
changed the
gonna take a
lighting
very
there,
long time.
but temporarily that lighting was off for me to rebake to test stuff over here. And long story short, I didn't bake it again once I turned that light back on. So the light probes still think it's dark over there.
It's a pain in the ass.
Sorry.
Oh, no,
My
it's
bad.
fine.
So
It's fine, it's fine.
I'll add
Don't
more
worry about it.
environmental lighting.
And
I was just
everything,
thinking
I've
it
got
was too
base
bright,
colors
but
set up.
I see it now.
No
It's
need
definitely
for
dark.
much
That's
UV
not what I was
mapping,
going
except
for.
maybe
Yeah,
as,
it's
base
great.
color is enough for now.
Hey, Armani, good to
That's
see
enough.
you.
Oh my gosh.
How are you?
Oh my
I feel like I
gosh.
haven't seen you in such a long time.
Good morning, French person.
So
Yeah,
I'm
me
actually
neither.
covered
I
a decent chunk of the way down.
joining from my car,
This
so
is not actually that complicated.
Oh
There's
wow,
amazing tutorials
wow!
online
Is this the
on-
first
Yeah.
time I've had somebody attend my class in a car? This is a day in history.
How you doing, Chris?
Armani is in his car. Yes.
Wine pictures
Sound
is
far away.
impossible.
yeah, I wanted to make sure I made it.
Oh, don't worry, I'm not basing it off.
I keep losing
not basing it off
tracking.
fantasy, and I
I'm
don't
trying
think
to
it is either.
Calibrate here.
Usually,
No,
when you make
it's
3D
not
models, you
Christmas.
base it on
I
reference
tried
images.
playing one game called
Yes, I know. I mean, I can
Sorcery and Sword or
make
something like that.
nine pictures
It
of
made me super
anything.
nauseated in like 30
If I
seconds.
see you, I close my eyes. I'm
Yeah.
not able to describe you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Where's Shade?
Okay.
Oh, all my friends are here.
Fantasia.
Wait. Shade has something
you know,
important to show
I
you.
have psychoelectricity
Huh?
deficiencies and I can't
Well,
use
look
my
what
hands
I got.
precisely, so I can't
Little
draw
shady.
anything for myself. I know it's not quite the same, but I can make 3D without making 2D system because
well, it's good to see
I
you
just
again.
basically
Without your broken VR.
contour based on reference images.
Yeah.
I took a picture of myself from far away.
Is this better?
Yeah.
Good.
It's a way to go around it.
Hi,
Why is
Chris.
it always stuck in the open?
Can
Are
those
It's not gonna be something I would really want to. So,
Wait,
I mean,
Pizza.
yeah, the stuff that I would like to have and to wear.
Texas A&M. I went to UTD, man.
Might not really exist in
Imagine having a finger.
Oh,
Yeah, I wish we had a VR club up there. Oh gosh, kind of boring.
Oh my
He does have
god.
a chicken avatar. He does.
Nah, man,
Switch over to that for the bird one, the parakeet one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Right there! Chicken finger!
Oh, he's got. Well, that's a parakeet. It's parakeet fingers.
Separate labs and stuff, so it's kind of like...
Good enough.
Wait,
You got very small,
let's see
very
here.
There's
fast.
also the
Rural
esports
community with you,
division.
because in the country that's exactly how we
interesting.
Okay,
treat each
start
other.
heading in.
Thought you were about
It's
helping
been
hands.
10 minutes,
I
so
am not.
Damn
I
it.
actually live
This
in
way.
Paris,
I'm sorry?
France. But
Yes.
What brings you to helping hands? How'd you hear about it?
Okay, whoever can get all the students in here gets a treat.
Yeah, let's get in the class. I don't want to.
Treat is whatever you want it to be.
I am lagging.
That's a lot of.
I know not all of you are deaf. I know you can hear me. You can come forth. Follow the sound of my voice, darling. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Thank you.
It's been a hot moment since I've been in the class.
Shenanigans has lost one of their employees.
Okay. Can you see this?
says welcome.
Yeah. Okay, everyone.
Where's Shaw? Where's Shaw? Okay, everyone, turn
And look at that.
creature up there. Oh, down here, and sign thank you. This is how you sign thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Shaw, for making this amazing world and for letting me use my presentation. And for those of you who didn't know, the surprise is that I got a facial tracker. So I could finally, instead of saying you should make this face shape, I could just make the face shape. So, okay. So, if you can read here, today we're going to be going over, I didn't know a better word than like timeline. So, really good words to describe points in your life and growing up. A lot of the times it's really common to have conversations when you get introduced to somebody. You want to ask them about their life, where they grew up, where their family's from. And I started to notice that a lot of students were struggling with vocabulary like this. So we're just going to be going over some really important vocabulary and then also some example sentences. And yeah, so I already said before, but if you haven't already, before we get started, please change into optimized avatars because I am at maximum level shield and I'm still struggling a little bit. So I think there's still a few cheeky buggas who need to change. So if you have a red avatar, please change. Can anyone change into some student avatars for people to copy with their cloning on, if you don't mind? I'm already getting my frames back. Yeah, you're welcome to come up here. Thank you, Headpats. And just make sure your cloning's on. If you don't have a nice avatar that you'd like to use, you could feel free to copy these. These also have all the hand motions that you need. Oh, and these too, yeah. So you don't have to worry about any funky, you're not going to pull out a sword accidentally or play a song or something. So yes, and look at all these beautiful people. Thank you all. That's perfect. I'm having a lot better frames. And if I can just do a quick scan, make sure nobody's hiding behind other people, looks perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I know it's a little annoying. And when we take our photo at the end, you're welcome to change back into your avatar. It's just for the remainder of class, not just for me, but also the other students around you. It's just going to be a better experience for everyone. Thank you, my beautiful models. This is how you sign model. If you want to sign middle finger down on your shoulder, and do a little sass back and forth like this. You're my beautiful models. Yes. Thank you. And so yes, also before we get started, I'd like to just see a show of hands of who considers himself new. Even if you've been to a few classes before, maybe you just consider yourself new. It's not funny every time. Not funny. No, don't encourage this. Oh, hold on. My tracker's sliding off. Okay. Yeah, okay, so there's a few in there. So go ahead and turn to your right, turn to your left, and you could just sign welcome like this. Welcome. If you don't know the basic rules, we try and keep our mic off most of the time, unless I'm opening it up for questions, or if you have a question, you can raise your hand and ask a question. But just out of respect for people's focus, we just want to keep quiet for the most part, because it's quite a small space. So even little tiny noises like breathing or getting a glass of water can be quite loud. So yeah, let's get started. So let's start with some vocabulary and then some sentences which we can use them for. And so the first thing that we're going to go over are family, not only just family signs, but also just things that have to do with family and things that'll come up often in conversation. So just to start off, let's start with mom and dad. Mom and dad. So who here knows how to do mom and dad already? You just know. You've learned this sign before. Mom, dad. Perfect. Yes, so mom, you're going to have an open hand, and your thumb is going to be touching right here on your chin, like this. My chin is actually not tracked properly. So imagine this is touching my chin. Yep. And then dad is up here on the forehead. Yep. So in sign language, if you take a look at this graph, all female signs are below this point on the face. So draw a line, imaginary line on your face, right around the nose area. And everything below your nose is going to be feminine. So mom is below the nose on the chin. Mom, girl is on the cheek. Girl, showing it here. Anything like this, woman, like this. And then anything above this imaginary line is masculine. So that's why father, dad is up here. Mother, mom is down here. Perfect. So if you ever get confused and you're not sure which is which, if you imagine a man and a woman standing next to each other, just imagine, what's the stereotype that girls like taller boys, you know? So imagine a shorter girl next to a taller boy. So because the girl is shorter, it's going to be lower down, not above. Of course, there are women who are taller than men, but if we're just making a general statement, that's a good way to remember, is that women are typically shorter, so it's going to be below, not above. Does that make sense? Does anyone have any questions about that? Cool. So when we're saying parents, just parents in general, both of them, super easy. Yep, few of you got it. Just mom, dad, parents. Oops, there goes my foot. Foot, come back. I miss you. There we go. I have my Christmas tree still up, so my Christmas tree is kind of ruining my tracking. But yeah, parents is mom and dad, like this. Parents, perfect. And then next is family. If we're just saying family in general, not just parents, just family. What does family start with? It starts with the letter F. F for family. So we're going to have our F hand. If you have index or Quest 2 tracking, you're going to be able to do F, or if you're doing this in real life, F. If you don't have this, you can use open hands, then point and bring it down. And this is telling the person you're signing to, hey, just imagine an F hand. Imagine an F hand, yep. And you're going to go in a circular motion just like this. Family, because a family you're keeping close. The circle around you is a family. Family. So we're starting palms out towards the person, going in a circle, palms towards ourselves. Family. Perfect. And then pregnant as well is a good one to know. If you're talking about, maybe you're telling a story about when your mom gave birth to you, you might want to know how to say pregnant. So pregnant, there's two signs for this, and they're both pretty self-explanatory. They have to do with your tummy. You could either do two hands, starting with one hand on my tummy, coming out, pregnant, like this. I'm showing the growth of pregnant. Or you could also do just one hand out like this, pregnant. In real life, you might see people do more of like a claw hand shape, but honestly, it's completely fine if you just do an open hand, so fully open. Man, my feet are not doing well today. I might have to turn off my trackers. These are quite bad. Yeah, so pregnant and pregnancy, also pregnancy, anything like this, any synonym, yep. And then birth or born, this is the same sign. So if you want to say what year you were born in, or I was born in America, I was born in March, whatever. Check this out. Do you know what this is? It's a fist, but it's also a head of a baby, okay? So imagine this is a head of a baby. And remember, we had our hand out to show the tummy. What does that baby have to do? That baby's got to come out that tummy. So you're going to show the head of the baby coming out of that tummy. Yep. So just like how we signed pregnant before, pregnant, and then you're not pregnant anymore. The baby came out. Pretty self-explanatory, yes. So if you want, but like I said, it's born or birth. Born or birth, so you could say I was born in America. Where were you born? I was born in America. Or you could say I was born in July. You could figure spell your month, anything like this. Or I was born on a Wednesday, whatever. But it's also birth as well, gave birth. Cool. And then age is the same sign for old. Age and old, same sign. You're going to have start with an open hand, and then imagine a very long beard. So you're going to pull down on that long beard to a fist. Old. Oop. Bit of a lag spike there. Sorry. Old, like this, or age. Old, age. Yes. And the opposite of old is young. You're not old, you're young. And so young is going to be using this hand shape here. This is called a flat B hand shape. Okay, we can't really do this perfectly in VR, so we're just going to use what I call a relaxed hand shape in VR. So not straight, relaxed. You have your fingers. My index is kind of going nuts. Sorry. I might turn off my trackers. This is really bad. Yep, but in real life, we're going to be using this hand shape. Okay, and then we're going to have these hand shapes on our chest and go up like this. Young, young, with our tips of our fingers touching the chest. So not this, like this, okay? Who can tell me why it's important to do this sweeping motion up? What does this mean if I do this? Does anyone know this sign? If I'm more like teetering back and forth, you can just yell it out. Ooh, close. Tired is down. Animal, yes. Yes. Animal is when I'm teetering back and forth like this, like monkeys, giraffes, whatever. So this is animal. But yes, you are correct. It also looks like tired, which is down. Tired. Okay? So it's really important. Superman! Yeah, that is Superman. So yeah, it's really important to go up. Like imagine a little child. They're so happy and young. They're going up. Yep, cool. So yes, and then grow up. This is such an important one. You're going to see a lot of people use this sign. Once you know this, you're going to be able to participate in so many more conversations. This is super important. You're just going to have an open hand, okay? And imagine your little baby. Little baby is next to you, and little baby grows up. You're literally showing their top of their head growing up. Grow up. Yep. So you could say, I grew up in California, but then I moved to Washington, whatever. Or you might say, I grew up a hearing family. There's so many different ways for you to use grow up. What country? Did you grow up in America? What country did you grow up in? Yep, but you're literally showing your little baby grow up. And then some other good ones to know that aren't necessarily to do with family is from and live. This is just going to help us with our sentences here. So from, like where are you from? You're going to have a pointer finger. Sorry, my index is kind of not doing a pointer finger. I'll just use this hand. Pointer finger, and then point. This is what this thing comes from, and then you're pulling away from it. Because it's from that. It's from that. From. Yes, towards yourself. This is stuck, but imagine a fully pointed finger and going in. Yep. From. And then live or life. Live and life, same thing. As you're going to have an L hand going up one time. Live. Live. Yep. So then let's use some example sentences, shall we? What are your parents' names? Who are your parents? What are your parents' names? Well, you remember how to say parents, right? So the name is like this, tapping, 2 U hands, tapping. So you say, your parents' name what? What's your parents' name? Your or your, either way. Parent, name what? You're going to put that what at the end. Or you could say what as well. You might also see what. And then, where were you born? Were you born here? Where were you born? You could say you. Pronouns are just pointing. You. Remember how you say born. Born. Or birth. Yep. You. Born. Born. Where? Where were you born? Foot. My foot was born somewhere else, apparently. It wants to go back. I think I might turn it off. Give me a second. How do you... There's a way to toggle full body. Where you just say turn it off. I guess I'll just do it the hard way.
I think it's under settings, tracking the IK.
It's just
I'll just
under
turn
your
it
IK
off.
settings.
Well, I'm just gonna look like a pretzel instead. Hold on. I've committed to the bit. There we go.
Everybody was
Jesus.
kung fu fighting.
Yeah, I am the pretzel warrior. Okay. Whew. Yep, so... Yes, where were you born? So you born where? Where were you born? This is where. Right, and you could say, I was born in America, I was born in California, whatever. Then where are you from? Maybe you're not from around here. Do you remember how to say from? You, from, pulling, from. You are from where? Good. You are from where? Good. And then, how old are you? How old are you? There's actually a few different ways to sign this because you can sign the English way, which would be how old are you? But you can also say, if anyone here speaks French, the direct translation from French is what age do you have? If you know this, I used to study French. Quel âge es-tu? Kind of? Yeah, okay. So it's very similar to that, and we're gonna say you, age, what? What is your age? You, age, what? So you could either say, how old are you? Or, you, age, what? Either way. And finally, where did you grow up? Where did you grow up? Where did you grow up? You grow up where? Where did you grow up? You grow up where? Yes, and it's also okay if you want to lean more towards English, it is allowed to say where first. You can say, where did you grow up? Same with any of these. You can say, where were you born? You know, what's the name of your parents? It's okay to put the question first. But if you want to start leaning more towards ASL grammar structure, you want to put that question word at the end. Yeah, just like that. 3. Okay. Any questions before we move on? Is any questions about this? Yes. With a thumbs up? So for me, my dialect, thumbs up means alive, rather than live. So if I'm saying I am alive, but I have seen some people use it interchangeably. My area where I grew up, it's always been, this is the difference between alive and live. So I'm not going to say it's wrong, but if you were to ask people in my area, they'd probably tell you only use this for live. But it's not technically wrong. Yeah. Good question. Any other questions about this specifically? I'll open up to open questions at the end. Okay. So now we have all these useful things. Let's look at this amazing timeline of how we grow old. Sadly, all of us are growing old, so we have to acknowledge this. We're going to start with baby. Baby. When you first are born, you are a baby. And what do you do with babies? You hold them and you rock them. So this is baby. Baby, baby, baby. Yep, really easy. Baby. Baby. Perfect. And next is child. Same sign for kid. Child or kid. Kid or child. Something about kids is they got a lot of snot. Okay? They're just snotty. Okay? A lot of gross bodily fluids. Okay? So what happens when you see a kid with snot? You're gonna want to wipe it off. Okay? Being a parent, you gotta wipe some snot. All right? So make a rock and roll hand shape, which is your pointer finger and your pinky. And then you're going to put that right under your nose and shake because you're wiping that snot off the kid. You're going to put it literally, if you were to look at a nose. My tracking isn't great, so imagine a nose here. This is a nose. You want to put your finger literally right underneath it. Right underneath it. So wipe that snot off that kid's nose. Yep. Kid or kid. But if you want to say children, or kids, multiple children, multiple kids. What? Remember how we talked about grow up? Remember grow up? We're talking about the top of that kid's head. Okay, so imagine a bunch of kids are in front of you and you just want to give them all head pats. Tap, 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 tap. Yep. Go up. Kids, you also see just one hand. Kids, children, kids. Yes, head pat all the little avatars. Yes, kids, you have tapping their head. Good. Next is teen, teenager, teen for teenager. Do you remember how to sign young? Remember how we signed young? Show me how to sign young. What's young? Yes, we're going to have a relaxed hand on our chest. Young. And when you're a young teen, you're still young, so you're going to have a T hand, which is a fist with your thumb in between your index and your middle finger, and then you're going to go up, just like young, with a T hand. T for teenager. T for teenager, yes. Teen, good. And then young adult. Young adult. We're going to sign young first, because they're a young adult. They're not just adults. And then adult. And there's a lot of different signs for adult, but I've always signed adult with an A hand, starting at the side of our face and moving up, because they're an adult. They're growing older. Adult. Adult. There is a few different signs for this, but this is the one I sign. So if you want to say young adult, young adult, young adult, or just adult, you would just say adult without young in front of it. Adult. And finally, old people. Old people. It's literally old person. So you're going to have old. Do you remember how to sign old? Old, pulling your long white beard. And then you're going to say person. Old person. An elderly old person. Yes. You might also sign fought. I'm kidding. Sorry. That's a bad joke. Old person. Old person. Like this. Cool. So let's just run through them one more time. I'm going to point to them with my laser, and then you're going to show me. Baby. Baby. Yes. Rock the baby to sleep. Rock the baby. Yes. What about children in plural? Plural children, multiple heads to be patted. Yes. Children. Okay, but what about just one? What about one? Child or kid? Ooh, yes. Okay, good. I'm seeing a few people with a little bit of a weird angle, so making sure that our rock and roll hand is parallel, like this. So we're gonna have our pinky pointed this way. So not like this, not like this, not like this. We're gonna have it horizontal. Does that make sense? Good. And it's under your nose. I'm sorry, my avatar is not really good at that. I don't think the face tracker helps. And then let's do adult. Jump to adult. Yes. A hand, adult. Good. And teen. Teenager. Good. T hand, teenager. Like young. Yes. And finally, young adult's fine. And finally, elderly. You are so old. You are so elderly. Yes, old person. Good job. Old person. Cool. So this is going to be useful for when you're telling stories. You could say, when I was a baby, or when I was a young adult, whatever. You can use this to help express time. And speaking of time, that is what we're supposed to be learning next. But for some reason, it's not working. What? It shows me the preview, and then it just goes to the next one. No. Shaw, it's broken. It's skipping one of my slides. Why is it skipping? Is there a way to fix it? Again?
Oh, did it go too far or did it go back?
I went too far.
Baby child, children, teen. Press play button.
And the next one should be time, but it goes straight to school. I can see the preview.
Honestly.
Oh.
Oh, you see it in the preview, but not in.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, it's fine.
Assembled them by hand. I didn't use Office.
Oh, thank you. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Well, my transition wasn't as smooth, but speaking of time, time! So let's learn some other useful vocabulary for when we're telling stories. So, second, take a look at my clock. Take a look at my clock right here, my watch. If you've ever had a watch or a clock, you know what the seconds look like on a clock. Okay, so imagine your clock here. You're going to have your open hand. This is representing the face of the clock. And then you're going to have a pointer finger representing your second hand. And what does it do? What does it do? It goes tick, 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 like this. Yep. Show the clock ticking each individual second. Tick, tick, tick. Perfect. And then what happens if a minute goes by? A minute. Look at my minute hand here.
It's going to go
minute. Minute. 1 minute. 2 minutes. 3 minutes, whatever. Okay, so that's the difference, right? Second, tick, 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 minute, tick, just once, one time, okay? And then hour, what happens to my hour hand? What does it do? It goes all the way in a circle. So we're gonna have our clock face, our pointer finger, and we're gonna go all the way around. That's an hour, all the way around. An hour, yes. Really important to use the pointer finger to represent the hand of the clock. Who can tell me what it means if perhaps I used an S hand and did it over and over? Does anyone know what this sign means?
Movie.
Fishing?
Ooh, close.
Streaming.
Yes, streaming. Streaming like on Twitch. Streaming like on Twitch. What about if I do a Y hand? What about a Y hand?
YouTube.
Yes, YouTube. Yes, YouTube. So it's really important. Video is with a V. Video is a V. Yep. So really important. We're using our one hand. Movie is like this. Movie like the projector.
Screen and the crowd.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
but hour, really important, we're showing the hour hand, so it's a pointer finger.
Cool. Next is day. Day. We're going to have our flat arm representing the hill or plains or grass, and then we're going to have a pointer finger with a D hand, because D for day, showing the sun setting on the plains, because a day has passed. The sun is in the top, sun sets. Day. So it's been one day. No, it's been 1 week. 1 week. We're going to have an open hand representing our calendar. We're looking at our calendar, so our palm is towards ourselves. Then we're going to have a pointer finger and go like this, because on a calendar, 1 week is one line on the calendar. So
1 week. 1 week. And check this out. Check this out. If I want to say
next week, look at what I can do. I can do next week. That's next week, okay? Next week, because it's the week in front of me. And how do I say the week before me? Check this out. Last week, or last week, coming behind me. Last week, this is the week before me. So next week is in front of me. Last week is behind me. And this week is in front of me, like just right in the present. Yep. And if you want to say 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever. Week, okay? But then maybe it's been 4 weeks, so that's not the weeks anymore, that's a month. That's a month. So we're going to have our pointer finger, 2 pointer fingers, and then one towards ourselves, so palm towards ourselves, going down behind our other finger. I will say it again. Very important. Behind this finger. Not in front of this finger, okay? It is a different sign, which is very different. Very different sign. So behind, okay? month, month. Okay, same thing as well as the weeks. 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, 10 months, whatever. Okay? Behind. I will not tell you what in front means. I will not tell you. Year. Year. What is a year in reality? It is the Earth going around the sun. So we have our Earth. This is our sun actually. We have our Earth and our sun, and they're fists because they're planets, and they're gonna go around one time. And if you want to say lots of years, you go years, 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 many years, many, 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 many years. Yep. And if you want to be really lazy, if you're too lazy to go all the way around, you could also do this. Year. Year. This is the lazy sign. Lazy. But it's more, the correct sign is to go all the way around. Woo, woo, year. Okay, and then just time. Time in general. What time is it? It's time to go. Remember our watch analogy. So what do? Okay, just remove sign language from your head. If you're trying to tell somebody like, hey, hurry it up, look what time it is. What do? Show me what you do. Gesture, charades. Yep. What do you just do? You're trying to tell your mom. Your mom has been talking to her friend for hours. So you're like, Mom, yes, time is that. That's the sign. Just point to your invisible watch. Or maybe you have a real watch. Time. It's super easy. Just, Mom, come on. You've been talking to Betty for way too long. I want to go home. Yeah. But it's important. It's on your wrist. Well, who can tell me what this means? If I point on my forearm here. Does anyone know this sign? This is a hard one. I did teach this in one of my classes. Life? Yes! Tattoo! Tattoo! If I'm pointing on my forearm, this is a very... Oh, 3 just crashed. This is a very common place to get a tattoo. And you're just pointing at your tattoo. Imagine you had a tattoo. So it's very important. Your watch is not up here. Oh. Rip. Don't die. It's really important. You don't have a watch up here. You don't have a watch up here. You don't have a watch on your head. You have a watch on your wrist. So you're pointing at your invisible watch. Okay. Good. And then been or since. So have you been? How long has it been since I saw you? When have you gotten out of college since? Whatever. You're going to have 2 pointer fingers. And do you remember how we talked about how last week is behind us? So this is a lot of presence is behind us. So you're going to start from behind you, and then you're going to pull forward because it's since then. It's since I've last seen you. So there was an event behind me. Something happened behind me. And now time has passed since now. It's been this long. Does that make sense? So we're talking about behind us is the past, and we're pulling time forward to the present, which is right in front of us. So how long has it been since you've quit college? Whatever. And then long is similar to time. We're going to have our forearm again and a pointer finger. We're going to start at a wrist and pull up. It's long with our pointer finger. Long. So long. Again, super important, we're using our pointer finger. What does it mean if I have an open hand? Open hand. Slow. Does anyone know? Slow. Yes. Slow. Slow. What if I have an open hand and I'm moving like this? What does this mean? Does anyone know this sign?
Progress?
Yes, improve. Improve. Progress is close. Improve. So slow is with my palm down. Improve is more choppy motions with my palm towards myself. But long is a pointer finger. Really important not to get those mixed up. Long. And if you want to say long time, watch this. Long time. Kind of do a loop-de-loop. Long time. Yeah, long time. Okay? So let's combine these all together and use them in a sentence. How many hours do you work? You're telling somebody about your job. How many hours do you work? So first, let's learn work. If you don't know how to sign work, this is work. Both your fists. Yep, because you're working. Imagine you're working in a mine. Rah, work. Work is hard. Yeah. So, and then how many is this? How many? So, how many hours you work? How much hours? How many hours you work? How much hours? You could also phrase it like that. So, hours. Yep. And then, how long have you been in school? This is a bit of a trick question because we're seeing this word been and we think we might want to use this. You can, but you don't need to. So I'll show you multiple ways. So how long have you been in school? You in school? How long? I'll go slower for those of you who don't know. So school is like a clap, like your teacher's clapping to get your attention. Okay, school. And then how long? We're just combining how and long. How long you in school? You could say you school or in school, whatever. If you say been, you can, but it's just not necessary. You can remove it and it's fine. If you want to just say it though, you can say you how long been in school. So it's either way. Good.
What is school? Tapping your palm?
School is clapping. Yeah.
Oh, clapping.
Palm to palm. Yep. How many years did you study? How many years did you study? We'll learn study next. So don't worry if you don't get this. But how many years? How many years? Showing those years. Yep, how many? How many years did you study or how many years did you work? How many years did you drive? Whatever. Yep. And how many days as well? How many days do you work? You could say the same thing. How many or how many days? Days. Good. We're going to go straight to this one and then questions will be after. So hold on to them if you have them. So just like we talked about, we're also going to be learning schools. So you can talk to people about your educational journey. Yes, very important. So you remember how to sign school, just in general. I just taught that. School. Just school is like clapping. The teacher's clapping to get your attention. School. School. Yes. School. And then so we're going to start with, I know not all of you are American. Some of you don't use American education system. So I also put the ages here. So if you're confused what preschool, kindergarten, elementary, this is how old you are during that time. So you could kind of fill in the blanks because I know not everyone uses the same terms. So preschool, this is the beginning. We're going to start with a letter P. P for preschool. Oh, sorry, no. I'm getting confused. Sorry. I got my head mixed up. Preschool is before school. Before school. So this is how we sign before. Before school. Yep. Before school. Thank you. I got it mixed up there. Because it's preschool. The one I was thinking of is kindergarten. Who here is German? Does anyone speak German? Or knows a little bit of German? Yeah. You know what this means? Garden of children. That's the direct translation. We are keeping our children in gardens and we will water them and give them fertilizer and they will grow big and strong. Okay, so yes, this is Cabbage Patch. So this is ages 5 to 6 and it's just funny. I just wanted to say that. It has nothing to do with sign language. You're gonna have a K hand, K for kindergarten, and then you're gonna have an open hand and wiggle like this, because imagine you're showing this child, you're saying they're about yay high. Yay high, yeah. Kindergarten. Kindergarten. Yes. And then elementary school. Elementary school. So this is a pretty big chunk of how old you are. This is 6 to 12. And it's very similar. Remember, kindergarten was with a K. Elementary school is with an E. E for elementary school. E for elementary school. But in elementary school, there's further numbers to describe things. So you say first grade, second grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, sixth grade, right? So grade, just the term grade, you're going to have a G hand, and then you're going to hit a open hand with that G. Merc, do you have a G hand? Like with the thumb out? Do you have that? Yeah, can you show... Sorry, I feel like I'm always pulling it up. The reason I put that picture of the flat B was to not do this, but I forgot to do it for this. So, Merc's going to show us a G hand. Yep, if you could point to the class. So this is a G hand. Do you see how the thumb is out too? So in real life, you want to be doing that thumb too. But unless you have fancy... It's more like this. Ooh, high five. High five. More like that. There you go. Yeah, grade. Grade. Perfect. So in real life, you want to be having that thumb also. But in VR, we're just going to be using a pointer finger. Okay? Grade. Thank you. You're the best. High five. Yes, so when we're talking about first, second, third, fourth, fifth, if you know your numbers, you know how to say first, second, third, first. So your first grade is you're going to have a 1. This is 1, and you're going to go first. First grade. First grade. And then second grade. Second grade. Second. Third grade. Third. Fourth grade. Fourth. Fifth. Sixth. Seventh. Eighth. You get it. So, first grade. Cool. And then high school. High school. Everyone's favorite time, right? Everyone had an amazing time in high school. Right? Everyone? I'm not seeing a lot of enthusiasm. Okay. I will get to your question right after I finish this, because I know I'm going to forget my train of thought. Can you hold it? Don't let it disappear out of your head. Okay. High school. How do you spell high school? H S. That's easy. H S. That's high school. High school. And I skipped middle school, which I think you might have wanted to be telling me. So I will do middle school next. High school. High school. High school. Great. And middle school, which I, for some reason, forgot, is middle school. So we're going to sign middle, which is open hand with middle finger down, tapping an open palm like this. Middle, and then school. Middle school. Middle school. If you don't have index, you could use a rock and roll, like middle school. Middle school. Yeah. Was that what you were going to say, Cry, or did you have a question? Yes, as in that's what you were going to say?
Yeah, I just want to say that you skipped this one.
Okay, okay. I don't know. I was just like on cloud 9. Yes, front. Yeah, you could also say, yeah, I only see people do first when talking about grades, but I guess I wouldn't be wrong. Shade, would you agree? You could sign first grade like that first? Or are you the same as me, or you only do first? Would you say only first? Yeah. Or second? Okay, yeah. This is, for me, this is like lists. Like if you're saying this happens first, then this happens second, third, fourth. So when it comes to grades, I would try and just stick to this, unless in a different dialect it's like that. But for me and Shade, we both do first, second, third. But good question. Yes, so middle school, high school, and then college. College. We know how to sign school, right? So this is school. And then college is a higher level of education. So we're going to be showing our hands like school and then going up. Because it's a higher level of education. College. And then very similarly, university is just the same, but with the letter U. The letter U for university. Yep. And I just realized I also forgot freshman, sophomore, junior. Junior. Junior's IOR? Yeah, junior.
Yeah, you got it.
Junior and senior, because they're so old and frail. Okay. I forgot to write this down. That's my fault. But for those of you who are not American, this is the equivalent of year 1, 2, 3, 3, and 4. So this is like how old you are. And so this is a little hard to do in VR, but we're going to try. So look at your hand. Open your hand, look at it, and imagine 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? I know usually we do 1, 2, 3, 4, but literally count from here to here. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to use that as the basis of this. We're going to have our other open hand, and we're going to tap on our thumb. That's freshman. Freshman, because this is year 1. Freshman, sophomore is our pointer finger. Junior is our middle finger. Senior is our ring. I know that's a little weird, okay? But freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. So literally imagine counting each year like this. Caden?
I could have sworn I saw it the other way around, freshman up to senior. Am I tripping?
You mean starting with pointer or starting with pinky?
Starting with the ring finger for freshman.
That's the stuff I was going to say is some people do it that way, which is stupid because that means depending on who you're talking to, this could be freshman or sophomore. So you really have to make sure that you're signing the right way.
I taught it this way, so I'm going to say that's the right way. I blame California.
Yes.
So I'm with him. I'm blaming California because here in Texas, we sign it freshman, sophomore, junior, senior.
Oh, you do senior on the thumb. See?
Yep. So
some people don't even start this way. What? Wait. So some people start this way. Some people start this way.
So
some people start this way.
In Texas, we start with your ring finger, and that's freshman.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
Sophomore, junior,
that doesn't make it.
I'm with Shade. We do it that way in Washington State.
No, I've known this. I've known this, but it's just like infuriating.
So real quick, also, do you sign freshman with R, like rat?
No, so that's horrible. That's horrible.
Texas thing, I don't know, but that's our.
Why would you do that?
For freshman
that's horrible.
Okay. I'm not with you anymore, Shade. We don't do that in Washington.
That's just rude. That's just rude.
Us Texas people are weird. I don't know, but I'm just
obviously.
That's what we do.
I think it's the Texas attitude that makes it like that.
Yeah, you're just rats. You're just rats. Oh my god, that's horrible.
Oh yeah. Yes.
All Texans are banned from my class from now on.
Bruh, come on, I'm Texan. Come on.
No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm banned. What did I do? Oh. What? Oh my god, what the? That was weird.
That's what you get for messing with Texas.
Karma. Yeah, karma. It's my fault. It's my fault. Okay, well, yes, there are many different ways to sign freshman, but it's basically all to do with your hand and your palm, unless you're from Texas and you call them rats. But let's move on. This is the joy of VR, though, right? Is you can have people from all across the country signing together and showing their different dialects. It's wonderful. So some other signs that are good to know is study. Study. So imagine you have a book in front of you. This is my open book, and I'm studying. This is my power of studying, looking into this book. You want to do kind of like a wiggle motion, but if you don't have index, you could just do open hand like this. Study, study. I am studying. This is what studying looks like. And learn. Learn is very similar. We have our open hand, which is our book, and we're taking the knowledge out of the book and putting it into our head. We are learning. We are learning. And if you want to say student, you say learning person. Learning
person. Yes, learning person. And also one that I think I should have added is education. Education or educate, same thing. Do you know how to sign teach? Did anyone teach you how to sign teach? Teach, like this. Yes, you're taking the knowledge out of your head and you're pushing it forward. So education is ED. We're going to say ED. Starting with an E, going out to a D. Educate. Educate or education. Educate. Education. Good. Move, pen. Okay. And graduate. Graduate. Very similar to grade. We're going to be having that G hand again. We're going to do this fancy motion. Watch this. Whoosh. So starting face down like this, so my thumb is towards my palm, going up and flipping the other way. Like flipping a pancake. Graduate. Graduate. I literally imagine this like when you graduate, you're done. You're like, there's my final project. Boom. You know, I'm graduating. Yeah. Graduate. It's a slam. Yes. Graduate. So you could say, when did you graduate? What year, right? Or have you graduated yet? You could ask questions like that. Okay. And then when you graduate, again, I'm pretty sure this is only in America we say diploma. Is that correct? Diploma. Do you say this in other countries? I'm not sure who. Yeah. Well, this is what you get when you graduate, diploma. There's a few different ways to sign this to differentiate from degree, as in college. So this is high school. This is high school education. This is college education, right? So some people just sign them the same. Some people might sign diploma with a D. So you might see D hands go out. Like imagine the rolled up piece of paper. But some people just say F hands going out. For me, degree is with F hands. Degree is with F hands. Some people, to differentiate them, say high school diploma. So they do high school and then sign it. There's a lot of different ways, or some people do diploma with a D, not an F. It's really up to you. I had to clarify with Shade about this because I was going nuts. Yes, and then so you graduate and then you go to college and you're gonna have a major and a minor. So major, what are you studying? What's your major? You're gonna have two B hands, which is gonna be your thumb tucked in. You just use open hands if you don't have index. You're gonna put one on top of the other and go forward because this is your primary study. This is on top. This is your major. Major. And then if it's your minor, then it's not your primary study, it's below your minor, okay? So major is above, minor is below. Minor is below. I also want to clarify, this is not the sign for minor as in child, like below 18. Separate sign. So in English, it's the same sign, same word, I mean. It's not the same in sign language. So you'd only use this for major and minor. I've seen people say like, are they a minor? And I'm like, what? What are they studying? I don't know. So like, don't use these interchangeably. And then yes, and then so we also talked about degree. So you could say, do you have your degree? Okay, but there's different types of degrees. There's associates, bachelors, and masters. Okay, and so some people shorten associates to AA. So you're just going to say AA. Yep. Bachelors, BA. BA. Yep. And masters, MA. MA. Well, in real life, it'd be more like MA. MA. Yep. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, right? All right, let's do a quick review. Yeah, okay. What about, how do you say garden of children? Kindergarten, yes. Yes, kindergarten. with a K. Kindergarten. When I was in kindergarten, I broke my leg. Whatever, if you want to talk about your kindergarten experience. What about high school? High school. I am in high school. Yes, high school. What about middle school? I am in middle school. I am graduating middle school. Whatever. Ooh. Okay, well, some of you didn't get this one. That's okay. Middle is middle finger down, tap, and then school. Middle school. Middle school. Good job. Middle finger down because it's middle. Whoa. It's okay. What about college? I am in college. I am graduating college. I am studying to go to college. There you go. Higher education. It's higher education, so you're going higher. And then university, very similar. What about university? I am in university. Yes. U-hand. U-hand. Perfect. And then what about graduate? I just graduated high school. Yay! Yeah. Yes, graduate! Get some sass in there. I'm graduated! And nobody can hold me down. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. You have to get some sass, or else you're not signing it right. And what about degree? Just degree, not associates or master's. Yeah. F hands, degree. If you don't have F hands, you could use fists, or you can say like this. Yes, degree. Perfect. And then we just did that. Woohoo! Yay, question time. Thank you guys. You did amazing. So this is questions doesn't just have to be about what I taught. It could be about absolutely anything that you've been pondering about. So it is open for you to talk about. Did somebody have their hand raised? Merrick?
Going back to time, was there, I forget, is there a sign for already?
Already as in, like, I've already done this? Or I am all ready to go? Okay.
Here.
I've already done this, yeah. So the sign for that's actually the same as finished. Like, I've already done it. It's finished. It's done. So finished is you're going to have palms towards yourself and go out. But if you want to say specifically about a place or something like an experience, like I've already experienced this, I've already been here, a kind of slang for that is you're going to say touch. So middle finger down onto your fist, touch finish. Touch finish. And the direct translation is I already touched it, but the meaning is like I've already experienced it or I've already seen it. So this is like, do you want to go to the Grand Canyon? It's like, oh, touch finish, like been there, done that. Been there, done that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Any other questions, Merc? Yeah? Minor, under 18? So I've just seen people do what you did, so under 18, or just young person. I don't know if you, Shade, do you have a sign for minor? I've always just say under 18. Yeah, under 18. Yeah. So I don't think there's a sign specifically for minor. The only reason I pointed it out is because, like I said, it is incorrect to say minor. I don't want people to think that they can, because just because it's the same word in English doesn't mean it's the same in sign language. But yeah, I would just say under. You pretty much did exactly under 18. Yeah. Good question though. Yeah, above 18. You could also say above, not a minor, whatever. Yes, Undead? Eat poisoning? Why would you say that? Oh, food poisoning. I thought you were like, Jenny, you should eat poisoning. I'm like, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Food poisoning, I would just either say upset stomach is you have a claw hand shape. So like you're wanting to pretend to be a claw, and then you're going to go upset tummy like this, upset tummy. Vomit, showing vomit coming out of your mouth, or you could literally say food, finger spell poisoning, stomach sickness, vomit sickness. There's a lot of different ways to say it. I don't think there's a specific sign for food poisoning in specifics. And I'm also glad that you don't want me to eat poison, so thank you for clarifying. I don't know a sign for poison. Do you? Oh, poison? With 2 or 1? That's bone or like skeleton. Yeah. Oh, cause when you see poison, it's like the cross. Yeah, not on the chest.
Sorry, I'm struggling. I'm trying to do it with index. So like the sign for bone is your forearms like tap twice. It's the same sign except the bone part, your fingers tap your shoulders twice for poison.
Oh, okay.
Because it's supposed to be poison like the crossbones and the skull.
Yeah.
That you see on like cartoon bottles of poison.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Poison. I thought I saw somebody's hand come up. Neutral?
Just like a thing that I caught you like do during your lesson, you spelled sophomore wrong.
I did? Oh, well, I mean, if this is your first lesson, you might not know, I am horrible at spelling. Horrible. Like, I barely made it through school. I don't know if I have dyslexia, but it's bad. So, you better thank God I'm not your English teacher. I'm your sign language teacher. So, yeah, it's bad. If you're going to come to more of my classes, just get used to it. Yeah, sophomore. Oh, that makes so much sense. We love English. Sophomore. Earth, did you have your hand up?
I was gonna ask something. Was that Poe coughing in the background?
Yeah, he's in my office right now. I don't know what he's doing.
Huh?
Earth says hi. Sweet Candy Andy says hi. Earth says hello. Yes, the entire Earth has said hello to you. And Caden. Also Caden. The entire Earth and Caden.
Thank you.
I'm round.
Oh, hey. Well, I mean, I'm looking at you. You look pretty flat to me. Sweet. What'd you say?
Hello, Poe.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a question. Everyone's just saying hi to Poe. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, I've been possessed. I've been possessed.
Oh my God, it's Poe Media.
Oh God. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Any other questions about sign language? Polly, yes.
In regards to the days, weeks, and last week's, what would be yesterday?
Oh, good one. Yeah. So remember how I talked about how motioning behind us and behind our back is always going to be referencing to the past. So keeping that in mind, we're going to have a Y hand for yesterday. Yesterday starts with the letter Y. And we're going to start on our cheek and then pull backwards because it's behind us. And we're going to have our thumb in our cheek. So yeah, palm out towards the person in front of you. Perfect. Yeah. Yesterday. Yesterday. And then similarly, tomorrow is forward with a thumbs up on our cheek. So tomorrow is in front of us. Yesterday is behind us. Does that make sense? Perfect. Yeah, good question. Thank you for adding that. Any other questions before we... Caden?
Sorry to be that guy again, but I've seen yesterday with an A hand, not Y.
Oh, yes, yes. You can also do an A hand. Yeah. So just like tomorrow as well. Yeah. I just always do it with a Y, so sometimes I forget. Yeah. Shade, what is your question? Or you are pointing out that Master has a question. Yes.
A couple things. One, I thought the sign for team would be like devil child or something.
I mean, if we're allowed to sign freshman rat, then I see no reason why you're not allowed to sign that. So, with that logic, sure, whatever. And everything's out the window.
The second one is, for school, is your hands like parallel to each other, slightly twisted, or like a cross?
I wouldn't say parallel, but I'd say like slightly like this. Yeah. School. Are you gonna? Yeah, thank you.
So
School.
Kind of a cross?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
perpendicular?
So this is why, yeah, this is is why deaf people don't clap. They go like this, right? Because they can't hear the claps anyways. So this is deaf applause, deaf clapping. Yay, celebrate, right? But it's also because if you're clapping, you're like, school, school, school. I'm kidding. No, like they'd understand what you're saying, but it also just looks like school. So we're not going to say school a bunch of times. We're going to go like this. Yeah, it's perpendicular. I just love school so much. Any other questions before we go on? I think I might have hit my facial tracker. Oops. I'm doing one last scan, so nobody feels like I didn't get to see them. There's also name tags. Okay, well, if I didn't get you, we can talk after class. Let's go take a picture. Woohoo! I'm gonna turn my full body back on for this. Woo! Hopefully my leg doesn't. Ooh. Hopefully my shield level doesn't crash me as well.
Oh god. That lag, it's killing me. The lag is killing me.
Oh, everyone's still gray though. I might have you guys come forward to about where 3 is.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
because...
everybody changing avatars is crap.
Well, no, because I want them to come forward so that they're not gray.
Oh, yeah,
I actually want to take the photo here. Yeah, so just perfect, perfect.
Get up on the steps, yo, that'd be sick.
Yeah, you can get up on the steps if you'd like. Aletnet, your subtitle just says Etsy. What do you want me to buy from Etsy? I already bought all my Christmas gifts. I don't need to buy anymore. Okay, so it's okay to be on the stairs, but I'm gonna ask for you to not go past Roes and Hiatus. So they're gonna be the markers here. So just come in a little bit more. That's perfect. Yeah. And I've got legs in front of my face.
All right.
It's just shot. That's fine. It just looks like in the shot, like somebody's like, "Oops, didn't mean to take that." Okay. We're gonna have a practice.
Sure you didn't, bruh.
Let me put my full body on too. Hold on. Don't pose yet. Ugh. Oh no, my wire.
I'm entering this person. What the hell? Let me just move up. There we go.
Did you say I'm entering this person?
Entering the...
I didn't want to say it, but I was going to say it.
Jenny, oh my goodness.
I just heard him.
This is a family-friendly helping hand session, Jenny.
There shall be no
This is a Christian helping hand session, okay?
It's not Christian anymore. Not on my Christian server.
I don't know what you can get.
Was it ever?
Hold on. I'm not in the picture. Whoever's taking photos is mean. Okay.
I blame GT4.
I hope you're taking one too, because I think not everyone's shaders are shown for me. So if you could show me yours as well, that'd be awesome.
Oof.
I'm getting a face full of hair.
Sorry, I'm trying to play space down. Okay. Okay. I'll do one more.
Just keep spamming the shutter button. I think I'm being watched.
Yay! We got it! We got it!
Somebody
it's good. We got it.
Huzzah!
I got no privacy.
Huzzah! Thank you for coming. That was so much fun. Yay! It's because I said there's a surprise. Now I just have to say that every time, and then I'll get everyone coming. I'll be like, maybe there's a surprise, maybe not. You just gotta come and see.
You.
Yeah, I want to hear this question.
Stop crashing.
I want to touch base with you.
Yeah, you crashed
Stop
like
crashing.
how many times?
Stop.
3 times.
Get some help.
I'm good.
I'm
Genshin, so that's
Hello.
is the job is used in the real world. Like it's translated as a high performance
Touch your nose.
optimized.
Yeah, there you go.
I had already asked
do so much
Perfect.
about it, and that was
That's great.
If you could snap a picture of it and then just...
Sorry, 1 second. Just gonna drink some water.
I'd really appreciate
Drinking water with facial tracker? Let's see how this
it.
does.
Or if you could just write it right on there with the pen, that's fine.
I have
straws at my house for that reason.
might take you a little bit to load me. Actually.
Well, Waterbomb's gonna be constructing your facial tractor, so.
What did you do? What did you do?
Banal experience. No social life experience. On top of that.
Yeah.
I think I need to walk.
Bones is farther
I think
out.
I need
Take
to
this
look
here.
this way.
Skeleton is closer to you.
Or maybe just turn
Poison's
on my
on the
screen.
shoulders.
Okay, so there's 3 states.
Yeah, it could be a
Yeah,
dialectical
let's
thing,
get away
but
from
for
the,
me and my
separate from the
area,
chaos of it.
bone
It's
is
just a
your
little bit
forearms
more-
tap in front of you, poison as they tap on the
Yeah,
shoulders.
like a
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
when you do skeleton, you do
That works.
bone,
I have yet to work with
person, bone, body.
That will be an issue.
Performance is like high
Crew
performance.
and I believe Stardom told us that
I found this on the internet.
They're both like
Came with
East
all the
Coast,
bones in
so
it. I mean,
it could be like the East Coast dialect. I'm from Texas, and as we've seen, a lot of my Texas signs are different.
Not at all.
Hey, at least you get senior, like at least got this right.
Biggest mistake. I wouldn't do that.
Except for
I know. You said like Washington. Are you talking Washington State or Washington D.C.?
Okay. State.
I'm sitting on a
Still get everything done tonight.
I got it. She's just wrong.
No, okay, but yeah, California.
Thanks for coming, Earth.
Yee.
Good to see you.
California.
I saw a character. Is this? You said this was your OC, but I saw a character on Twitter that looked exactly like this guy. Like I swear. Maybe I was going crazy.
Dang it.
I almost took a screenshot. But then I didn't. I should have. Well, hopefully it'll show up on my timeline again.
Did he have the same outfit?
No, not the same outfit, but similar.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's ginger
There's the
hair,
face.
so I mean, it's not like and
Yeah.
arms and legs.
And arms and legs. Yeah, that's good. You have arms and legs. That's good. That's a plus.
I have learned like a little bit of sign language though. I know how to say
Good.
like an introduction, like
Good.
say hi.
Yeah. That's a good
Yeah.
good thing to know. Because even if you just run into somebody, you might want to say hello.
Yeah. Well, I can like say like, hi, my name is Earth, so that way I can introduce myself.
Yeah, that's great.
Hi, my name is.
Well, that's mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you'd want to finger spell Earth though.
Okay.
So, whoa. There's something called sign names, which is basically like a sign that's given to you to represent your name, and it's earned after you spend a really long time in the community. So you might confuse people, and they might think that's your sign name. So it's better just to finger spell.
Oh.
But also, we have name tags, so people can just go, "Oh, that's your name."
Or Dragon Gate.
Yes, Earth is like this. Yeah, I know. You told me. Whoa.
Yeah, I just looked up like a quick thing about it. I didn't like do heavy detail stuff, so I didn't know if I was doing it right or not.
Yeah. Well, you did get the sign for Earth correct. Excuse me.
It's alright. As a Belgian, I allow you. In fact,
Did you say? Oh, you said hide. I thought you said turtle. I thought you said I'm a turtle. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm a turtle.
Are you gonna be in the Are you gonna be in NY in the New York virtual thing whenever virtual
Yeah, well, it's the
New
first
Year's
year
happens?
that Helping Hands is included. We're so
Yeah,
happy.
I saw that. Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna definitely. We were there every year anyways, but we're definitely gonna be there. And then also We Met in Virtuality is a poster there, so I'm definitely gonna be there with the We Met in
You're double
Virtuality
there.
crew and the Helping Hands crew, and then some other friend groups I'm in. So yeah, I'm gonna be there pretty much the whole time.
Yeah, I submitted a video to the
Yeah.
video thing that they're doing, and it got approved. So I'm gonna go watch that.
Yeah, I wanted to, but I couldn't finish my project in time. I'm quite a perfectionist when it comes to my work, so I kept like getting and then I was like, no, it's not ready. So I didn't end up finishing it in time. But maybe next time.
Yeah, but it's weird though because like on the Twitter it said
said that there was a specific deadline for it, but on the video submission form, like the Google Doc itself, it said it was a different date.
La map est un peu changée.
Oh, interesting. I didn't notice that actually. Oh, I see. Okay. Wow. Yeah, I
T'avais
didn't
déjà
even
des
notice
problèmes.
that. But you did make it.
T'avais
So
aussi
it's
quelques
okay.
problèmes hier et avant-hier. Ouais, mais sur 7 Days.
Great. Yay. What was it, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, thank you so much for coming. Drive safe, I guess. Yeah, I hope to see you around. Maybe I'll see you at New Year's.
C'est pour ça que j'aime bien la façon dont ils font sur. J'aime bien la façon dont ils font ça
Yay.
sur.
Well, happy holidays. Good to see you.
Stationnaire, c'est mis en pause.
Jenny, they're going to be holding hands.
Like I said, we don't really do an official event for it where we don't make an instance. We just all end up gathering together. So it's not usually like organized. We just like make an instance. But I don't know, because usually what happens is like we have one instance and that shows up, and then we end up going to another instance. So we don't really. And then also if it's an official Helping Hands instance, then we have to moderate it. So I don't know. We don't usually do like an official thing, but
Come on.
everyone will get together.
If this is like a gathering of friends,
I'd be
Yeah,
hopping between
that'll
a few
happen.
different
Trust
New
me.
Year's parties.
Yeah, definitely. That's kind of why we don't do it official as well, is because there'd be like a pressure to have to stay there. But honestly, a lot of people go like, I'm gonna spend my Eastern time zone and Helping Hands, and then my Western and prefabs, and my
This is a Christian Helping Hands New Year's event.
Yeah, this is a Christian New Year's. No drinking allowed. Yeah.
We have a reset offset.
More than
No
New
minors.
Year's, I guess.
No minors.
No minors. No minors.
You want that to be your reset button?
Yeah, I don't remember who it was. I think it was actually.
For whenever you're
Yeah, only
dragging it
majors.
over.
I think it was at a real life sign meetup. Like it wasn't a
Okay,
in VR, but somebody said minor, and I was like, oh, well, I don't think you're signing.
right hand.
You're trying to
You're gonna
sign.
do
But there's like a lot of
left
funny
hand
things
space
like that.
drag
I
or
think one of
right
my
hand
favorites
space
is. So I was talking with a new student and like a more experienced center, and they told me a story about how somebody said, "What's your favorite
And then you
food?"
have to make
And they said,
another,
"Oh, I love to eat
pie." They're trying to say
another
pie.
macro.
That is not pie. That is not pie.
I don't think you know what you're saying. Yeah, so you know it happens. It happens.
Okay.
Yeah, pizza, yeah, yummy pizza. Yeah, it's so good.
Okay. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
both of those all
it's-
saved and everything.
You have to just laugh. It's easy to do.
no,
Or I
that's
think
like-
there's been even times with my friends where it's just a dialectical
yeah,
difference.
did you
Like War
say all
Dragon, I
that?
say bless you. Like this, bless you. If somebody
No,
sneezes,
not
and he
yet.
sneezed, and I went, "Oh, bless you," and he goes, "What the fuck?" And I'm like,
Go
"What?"
back into
And
it.
he goes, "Why the hell did you say that?" And I'm like, "I just said bless you," and he goes,
tab
"That's
up
not
there.
bless you for me.
Yeah.
That means hazard of death."
Depending
And I'm
on
like,
which
"Oh my god!" So he just like sneezed, and I'm like, "Hazard of death, hazard of death," and he's like, "Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you?"
Stuff like that happened. Yeah, I was like blessing him, like be gone. Yeah, so I was like, oh god, I'm sorry. You know, it's just
Okay.
or like
the one that moves you,
I have friends
make
who
sure
say
you
I say
hit
dinner.
that you click.
I say dinner
the
like
one that
this, and then
applies to.
My friend that's Disneyland. That's how she says Disneyland. So I was like, I gotta go. And she goes, okay, bye. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna go eat dinner. And she goes, you're gonna go to Disneyland? Yeah, most people say Disneyland.
Do you see the
Disneyland,
thing
yeah.
where it says space
But
drag?
she said Disneyland, and
as a
I'm like,
category?
she's like, you're going to Disneyland? Holy shit! And I'm like, what? No, I'm just gonna go eat dinner. I got like pizza bagels in the oven, bro.
I don't even do.
Yeah, but then that one's close to. That one's close to something else, which is also easy to
No,
mess
I
up.
was gonna say it's what do you call it, italicized or whatever? Like you're using D, and I've heard no deaf people genuinely don't want that. So
Well,
I've just been doing like
those
E.
are extremists. Those are extremists, honestly. Like, I don't really agree with that.
Are you?
I think we're always gonna have
still under
initialized
the
lines,
bindings?
and I don't think it's necessarily to do with
not
oppression.
Because I understand the
supposed to be
argument,
that,
but
no.
I don't know. I just think it's a little bit too extreme. Because
click
besides
save,
like
no full
family
bindings. Down
in
there at the
class
bottom.
and group, like that's just so convenient to have it initialized.
Family,
Did you
class, and
remove that?
group.
And click back.
Yeah.
And then
You should be
donut.
Back over at your.
And
I'm still not.
Yes,
I'm,
of
st- I'm
course.
still not.
Makes sense.
just click back on
Donut,
over
yes.
Advanced settings at the bottom. And then.
I'm scared by GT4.
Click motion.
You sent me a Discord?
Since I made a joke about it, what is the sign for Devil Child?
You pretty much signed it. This is actually alien. Devil is three hands coming out
Say
like
again?
this.
Yeah, you might also see devil like this.
Should have been 6.
Devil, yeah.
666.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I love that 3. Thank you for taking that photo.
Is that what you said?
Oh, thanks, Joe.
My tech support? I guess I
Very
am.
random
yeah.
of you to send me this text.
I'm helping him out with his.
Yeah, Joe Media, Joe
VRChat
Incorporated.
settings.
I watched them all.
I'll never let Joe Media down.
Make sure you click the one
Joe
that
posted some
your
videos on
movement
YouTube.
One applies to.
Yeah, that's
They
a
were like
series.
interviews to
What do you mean, where am I at?
And then check mark that.
Yeah,
and
watch my
then Back
show.
out and then get back in the game,
Watch
and
my
I think that
show.
should work.
Shilling! That's shilling! It's shilling!
Come on.
SMH.
Test it by, yeah, there you go.
What's next for Joe Media? How's Joe Media doing?
I have it towards my trigger in my right hand.
No
and then
comment?
as soon
No
as I
comment.
hit the touchpad in the middle, it
No
resets
comment.
it.
That's some word.
It's funny because I met Ray on my birthday of all days because a friend of mine was hosting a party for me,
If you wanna
and
get fancy
I
with it
introduced
and you wanna
myself
have
to
fun
Ray,
with it,
and
if you go back over to your
they
motion
like
settings,
I talked
you
to
can
them
turn
through
on
the
gravity
chat box thingy.
and
And
play
they
with,
basically
different
told me
gravity
all about
settings.
how
Like, you have moon,
about
Mars, Earth,
ASL
Jupiter,
and like
and you
you
can
know
make
the
yourself
helping hand
fly in the
stuff,
distance.
and she helped me learn how
Like, I'm
to.
on moon gravity
Can't remember
right
if
now.
it was can I send you a friend
Let me know whenever you
request
can see me.
or can I add you as a I can't remember which one it was specifically.
This is moon gravity.
But she Ray helped me
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, this freaking avatar. Ray helped me learn how to just sign it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a good one to know.
B bad word face.
But what we were talking about
just
before
make sure you
about
turn
the
it-
video
just
thing.
turn off the gravity setting
So
whenever you're
basically,
done.
what I did was
You just have a gesture and you just look like yours.
Oh, sorry. I just reset my shield level.
Oh god, no.
I'm done with this
You know-
conversation. Goodbye. Yeah.
you know the old VRChat
I can't wait till
loading screen? The one
Yeah.
with can't remember the name of the
The
song.
triangle. Not triangle.
Yeah.
Diamond. Yeah.
Yeah, and then did the dun dun dun. Yeah. So what I did was basically there's a specific world for it where you can go and just like chill out and stuff. So I basically made a video of like different views of that world, and then partway through it, I like tilt my head down at the thing and be like, oh yeah, and then I just sit there and relax to the music.
I love that.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's kind of a nod to like.
No, they're still fucked
It's
up.
kind of like a nod to the old VRChat and like the
definitely,
community
yeah.
from 2018 and before. Put
I
your
love
hand
that.
in the
That's awesome.
What?
I want to try the quest finger tracking with that.
This is awesome.
Hello. You want
Where's
to
that quest?
Long time no see.
You gotta fix this shit.
Just say, oh,
Yeah.
me too.
I mean, fuck, I don't care about the fingers.
Why is there omelette over there?
Did I see you at the freeze tag world?
She's on the picture.
Did I see you at the freeze tag world?
It's a group.
Chris.
Nice.
Cool.
Yes. Thanks.
I finished avatars.
That's one shoujo. Yeah, you like it?
Before I came here. Yeah, I liked it. Didn't go to the
Sorry,
bathroom
just
once,
adjusting my
but I went back for refill.
Are we go playing?
Popsicle,
I was having so much fun.
face,
Just, I mean, also,
lips,
high as fuck,
lips.
so, yeah. But it was beautiful. It was such a good movie. I loved it, and I loved all the science stuff that was going on in it. I was sitting there like watching, trying to analyze all the sign language, and then at the end of the movie, all my friends who were with me, they're like, "So what'd you think of the sign? Was it ASL and all that?" I'm like, "No, it's not ASL. It's like their own sign language." They're like, "Were you able to understand any of it?" I'm like, "Yeah, because like it makes sense."
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You too, yeah.
So it was really cool.
Thank you.
You got the same hair. Who said that?
Oh.
Was that you? Somebody said excuse me.
Oh, that was me.
Like I had a stroke.
Oh, I'm a cat. Didn't? I'm a little gassy.
Look at it.
No, this is amazing, Jenny, by the way. Thank you so. Oh, bless you. Jesus.
Bless you.
It looked like I had a stroke.
Come here. Come here.
Oh, thank you for coming. Yeah, like I said, I'm glad you could actually come to like a not crazy class. And I worked really hard on the presentation, so I'm happy it turned out well. Because there was like a month
I can
where
take
the
care of those fingers
presentations
too
weren't
if you
working,
want.
and I'd have to wing everything, and it was not great. So I'm happy it's
I
working.
see. Of course, of course. Yeah, this is very educational. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What was I
Yay!
Oh yeah, because I was one time I just entered a friend's world and they were deaf and I didn't understand a lot of sign language. I was like, a teeny tiny bit, and I just said like the basics, like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
how
a good
like,
thing.
hi, how are you? And they're like, oh, I'm doing great. And I was like, we would just had a. Oh.
Sorry, I'm listening.
We were just having a little conversation, and they pointed at my my
So-
plane, and I looked over. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, planes. And I was like, wait,
Sunday,
how do I say planes? How
Call
do I say
about
planes?
date
How do I say I love planes?
Yes.
So the text box is a good thing now.
D&D.
So people who don't know
Which
sign language can
your
just.
game starts at 1?
I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just
But you said
like,
your
I
sessions are
love...
only like 2 or 3 hours, right?
Yeah, I can double check with
Flap,
Jenny.
flap,
Unless
yeah.
Flappy
Good
Jenny.
Like
Yeah,
shit
I
up.
guess. Planes don't
She
really
felt terrible for it,
flop,
but
Wait a minute.
you know,
Jenny said
because she's seen people have movements of all kind. After I flew it the first time,
Yeah, planes.
I'm thinking, oh well, my stomach's empty now. She's like,
There you
sink!
go.
Go to the sink! It's gonna happen again!
I didn't know we were filming
Yes,
to do
yeah,
Sunday
good
as
to
our
see you.
normal schedule.
Yeah,
Thank you for coming.
usually like that.
When we're just gonna get
It
together
happens
for the
usually.
session
Good
today.
to see you around.
And then
Yeah,
we
I'm gonna say,
Again, yes.
I
like,
don't
we didn't
eat
have a set,
oysters,
like,
so
hey,
I'm
on-
not really sure
Right.
about that.
We
But
really
don't
yeah,
do
people
this.
using
We really didn't. So
I don't know.
we
citrus
can
extract,
Everybody kind of seemed like they
citrus
expected
juice
that, and
to
I
Yes.
was like,
assess
bro,
if the
it's like,
oyster
let's
is
just
still
everybody
alive.
chill. We haven't had this conversation yet.
Campus.
Oh, that's a way So to what do it. happens if it's
Like
still
college
alive?
campus. I would just say
Yeah.
school
Some
place or like school area.
Not really.
Kinda,
Oysters
yeah.
There's a
don't move
specific
that
sign
much.
for campus. I thought you were gonna say camp, which
It
Well, how do
should
you
that's
move it?
camp or camping.
contract a little bit.
Yeah, like
I
a
don't
tent.
know.
But campus,
Well,
I'd say area
oysters.
or area.
Basically, if you've ever had
Good question.
mussels, the one difference is that mussels are usually
activities.
eaten
I think I might get off. I'm
cooked.
getting
You can
kinda
eat them raw,
hungry,
right?
but
Oysters,
sorry,
you
finish your thought.
And so typically
And
they'll
then
be
we're gonna
open.
do some other
Oysters are like one
stuff.
big mussel that
Oh,
can
okay.
close or open the shell.
Is of the vertex
But that's about it. And so they don't
Oh
swarm around.
no! So I hope they can get on
So
soon.
what you do
Honestly,
is you,
this
with a spoon
next
you
session
cut
will
off
cover like.
Wait, what?
the-
Oh yeah.
the
Wait,
part
give me a
that's
smile
attached to
as well.
The shell. The
Like big
sort of,
smile, like,
fibrous,
ee.
cartilaginous.
Yeah, so you don't have any issues with the black in your teeth, but when I have the outline shader on mine, hold on. So you can see I don't have my outline shader on this. But in the version that you gave me, wait, which one has?
Just mimicking.
Wait, no, it's this one.
Your 10
This isn't the one you gave me. This is one where I fixed the shaders. Wait, is this the one? No, this doesn't have it. Hold on, I gotta put the right one on.
Yeah,
Is it this
that's
one?
all Vibing.
Okay,
It's just
so-
a dance. It's
okay.
vibing.
Yeah, look.
Okay, gotcha.
Like, we're going to have.
You
Do you know
need
why?
No, I know why. So there should be a property called like an outline mask,
We're going to have like.
where you can
But you don't
provide a
have.
texture.
Did you do that?
Happen on each session.
And you
But like, his looks great.
It's going to be like a lot of catch up of what's happened over.
Oh, you mean like I
days or
can
a couple
like send you the
weeks or
Unity
whatever,
package?
And then each session will be
Oh.
like. a
These
specific
seem
event
to
that's
have
happening
some.
that will actually.
Oh, oh yeah,
place over
yeah. Well, this is a private upload.
you know.
The one that you uploaded did not have shaders on it.
Hold on.
Wait, is it?
Bianca,
Is it the
I
one?
need-
Well, yeah, change into it. I think it might have been this
moving
one.
out on my left hand, but I can do whatever I want
Bro,
on my right
you have
hand.
to go into the
You can
fucking.
just
shit.
Yeah, so you don't have, but you don't have the outline shader on.
Yeah, you just don't have. You just don't have.
You don't have the outline shader.
Hey, Wes,
It's a shader.
Similar.
Holy crap!
Yeah, no, but it's a shader. Yeah, I'm like naked in this one though.
And that's all I've had all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the plugin that allows.
But do you see what I mean? Like, it's just in the
only see
teeth.
one avatar to which it was linked so far. Doesn't seem
Yeah,
to
you
work
need
on
a.
a lot of them. There needs
The
to be-
easy solution would be to
then-
make a quick outline mask.
But I'm confused why it's fine for you.
If you want to
Sorry,
do it on
I'm
yours,
confused
you
why
can
it's fine
actually
for
use
you
that.
and your avatar because you're using the same shader.
I'm also gonna release a couple of public avatars.
Also,
with
my
those,
mouth is kind of weird.
already
I think I
installed.
knocked it.
I just need to finish tricking a couple of things on the avatars. I mean on the.
And you have face tracking too?
On the controllers because I want some gestures to be.
Do you have face tracking too? I noticed your eyebrows are also going.
No, that's just you just make it do that. So open mouth.
Oh, with the visor.
Raises your eyebrows. No, it's not visemes. You just tell your mouth to move your eyebrows.
And to do the band V, you
Yeah, it's polyamomy.
FTL.
different.
I hate it.
Oh.
Why?
Pisses me off
Because
to
it's ruining
no
your life
end.
or because it's a bad
Because
game?
it's
My
ruining
hair is broken?
life, and I
Oh,
can't
this?
fucking
Yeah, I know,
win,
I know,
and I'm
I know.
so angry at
Yeah, I
it.
know. It's a work in progress.
Constantly.
Oh,
endlessly.
Jenny.
Oh, because
with
this avatar, if I go and I wonder if it does it this way
My
now.
facial tracker's like
No
falling off. Hold on.
waypoints?
Am I still walking?
I didn't finish it.
It's walking. You're sneaking. You're just like.
I might.
You're like
Okay,
the
so-
character
This is so
selection
cursed.
screen, like an arcade game.
No, it's like you're
Yeah,
playing,
you can, but
Dollar
like
Store
I just
Metal
don't.
Gear or something.
I want it to be the same size as this.
So whenever I'm like.
I don't know. I'll
sitting
figure it out. And now my face
No,
tracker's all
on
weird
the
too.
menu, it's normal, but whenever I stand and then it makes me crouch, then for some reason this avatar does this.
Yeah. Happens to me a lot too.
Hold on,
I'm
hold
still
on.
new to
I can
this.
fix this.
It's
I can
okay. Don't worry.
do a thing.
Yeah, this is
If
fucked
it
up.
is,
I think I
it's
should
just
just get off and
not
make
the
some food.
thing,
I'm
it's
so
just
happy for you getting
Yeah, that's
that
the
controller
best part.
stuff.
Oh, Jenny,
you still
before you
see
go,
that.
Jesus, I forgot to ask.
You know, we still see. Oh, sorry. yes. The head joking back. Damn it.
You know, maybe met him once or twice. My buddy
Nana,
Toxic.
Nana.
Toxic
Oh
Trip.
yeah, I'll Discord it to you. I'll Discord it to you.
I know
Yeah,
I have.
Okay.
it's a really cute one.
So he wanted to do VR. He bought an index.
I'll just change back into
and
mine.
turns out he gets like really
Regular
bad
one.
motion sickness.
What'd you
and just
say,
can't
Andy?
Deal with it.
Oh, hey, I was just gonna ask. I just remembered. Would you like to
used this
take
index
a
maybe,
picture
like,
together,
6
like a
times
selfie?
total in the
Oh, sure, yeah, of
year
course.
that he's had it.
Of course.
Yeah, you like move your thumb
so,
to like different
my
like
VR, my
I think
areas of the trackpad.
fabulous.
Okay.
Different
I just
sections
asked
of it.
him,
do
like,
different
I mean,
gestures.
do you actually want to keep trying to use
Very-
VR?
very
Or,
nice.
like,
Camera
done
works,
for some,
alrighty.
Like the motion sickness, he's like, I'm done. I
You need
can't
to use
really.
combo
Like,
if you want
like
to
I'll
make
do
more
it to come
gestures.
hang out, but I can't. Like, it sucks and I can't deal with it.
What is this? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
God, somebody uses
I'm ready.
such a loud
because
avatar.
on my side I can use.
Why is
all
it
the-
you know, like PlayStation?
Okay,
Oh, my
graphics?
fingers. What's going on? Oh, there we go.
See you soon on Discord. We're already on Discord.
Alrighty, say
An
cheese.
avatar made by
Cheese.
VR. Fine, look at these. Look at these.
Oh,
Yeah, these are completely
perfect.
fine.
Alrighty.
Yay! Well, yeah, great to see you as always. Thanks for coming again. Hope to see you around, maybe on New Year's. But yeah, good to see you. I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, of course. I'll see you. We'll see you either way because we have a booth there on top of us.
Yeah, yeah. Right, definitely.
Alrighty, you have a great one, Jenny.
You too.
You have a great one. Uh-huh.
Bye bye. Thanks for coming. Whoa, whoa. Bye, friends. Why is
Oh,
Kool-Aid girl?
you
A
fixed,
sexy girl. and
Because
you're
no, look
usually
at the
girl.
look at the pink.
cutting on
It
your
gets
textures.
fucked up as it moves around me.
That's a lot nicer.
Look at that. God,
Okay.
what the
Or you
hell?
just
Yeah,
want
I
a
was
big
actually
butt.
gonna
It's okay
ask
if you
on
just want a
that,
big butt. Yeah.
I don't fit.
Does
Yeah, I don't even see a
VRChat
difference with
automatically
the
do
pinky, I
double
won't
face, or
lie.
do you need
do that.
to?
Does it have
active story?
Wait,
I literally don't
this
see a
one.
difference.
As,
Oh, shaded, yeah.
Look
by
at it.
default,
You see
depending
that?
on the,
If you
that's
want to talk
exactly
to
what
the
depends on
D&D
the
tomorrow.
shader you're using and the
Oh, now I
configuration
see
of
it.
the
Now I
shader
see
you're
it.
using.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, D&D
I
tomorrow?
haven't really looked at the
For
shader
me,
yet.
Not tomorrow.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
Sunday.
Is one of the
Yeah,
most,
on Sunday,
used,
yeah.
most commonly
Brandon said
used,
about 2 to 3
shaders
hours.
on VRChat. You have to
3
go
hours.
all
Then,
the way
yeah,
to
that
the
should be about
bottom,
right
to the
then.
render section of the shader, and then you got culling, and you
Because
can
right
say
after that,
off
I have
to
I
have
have
the inside of
our
the texture. Well, for
our
the
session
texture
together.
that matters,
Yeah,
but for the
Okay.
button, you can just
Wow,
there
back to back.
discard it.
Yeah, but I'm
Depending
gonna
on-
do it-
depending on the texture.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna try and do it professionally. I'm not gonna be like
Shame
rendering
here.
everything twice.
Ew.
I'm
The
just going to be
dungeon
doubling the
crawl.
faces that risk being seen from the
Yucky.
backside.
Alright, bye. I'm gonna go.
think
I'm like,
it's
sorry.
It's a better way
Thanks
to
for
do it.
coming.
Stop
Let's
stuff
go.
like that.
Yeah,
yeah.
Or...
Stuff at the end of sleeves or collars or yeah.
Damn, she didn't get it.
Or that weird flap in the shoes.
Yeah. That's where you want it to be because that's the part where it's gonna be seen eventually. That being said, for stuff like that, you can also have.
So anyway, so I got FTL. I started playing it. I hate it because I can't win.
Yeah, solidified.
And it just makes me irrationally angry.
Yes, you can.
No,
Yes, you
it
can.
makes me irrationally angry. I played so many times, and I most of the time don't even get to the last boss. But whenever I have gotten to the last boss, I just die
part of the same
immediately.
object, and they're gonna be in the same texture. So I feel like if you're making a secondary texture just for the sake of double rendering, then you're making the avatar maybe a bit heavier than it should be.
Yeah. That's true, but you can also make only the couple of loops needed for the inside, and that being part of the main texture, you know.
Yeah.
Would not make that much.
Yes.
See you later.
See you later, Magic Man.
And good morning.
So I went and visited my friend's family for Christmas, all that, right? So I was hanging out with one of my like old friends, like we were 5, whatever, like grew up, all that, but don't really see him often because he moved off. But he was visiting for Christmas too. Chatting with him and mentioned about FTL, and mentioned about like playing the VR or Lost, whatever. And he's like, "Have you played This Means Warp?" And I was like, "No, what's that?" And it's basically FTL, but like, have you played Overcooked?
Oh God, yes. No,
Okay,
no.
so
Why? Why would they do
imagine
that?
FTL like that. You play multiplayer and everybody controls one person on the ship, and you have to like go around and like do the tasks, and then you're also like fighting, and then there's like a map and choices and different weapons and all that. It's so much fun. So much fun. And I got to the last boss on that one my first time and lost. So I felt much more confident about it. About like, I can do this. But it was also the tutorial, so. But still, got to the last boss. I just didn't realize its mechanics.
No.
Not to ruin it for you.
But your ear needs to be trained for you to be able to. We were having this discussion yesterday with.
Okay, so in Airboss, there's not just like one.
That is a neat trick.
Final like boss. There's like.
You want to see the
like
best part
a
of the
few
trick?
of them. There's the first
You see the reed sphere?
Then there's the next one. Then there's the next one. And I don't know how many there actually are, really, but it's just crazy. I think that's just, it depends on actually like what the difficulty you choose is.
Oh my God!
I'm doing
but I
the
think there's
easiest.
really just like
I'm doing the easiest, and I
then there's
still
just
am
one.
failing every time. I
Easy.
tried.
The camera.
So I tried because I'm not playing it for the challenge. I'm playing it because I just want to play that kind of a game, right? And it's fun.
It like copies
So
the
kind of
texture
explore
of the thing that you printed out.
It's just making me mad.
I'm
So
writing some
I wanted
shaders
to
a
like
long
get a
time
mod
ago.
to give me
I'm
like
guessing you're
starting
using-
scrap, whatever.
You can write
And
Unity
I
shaders for
can't.
this?
Like,
with the
there's no
typical,
mods for it, and then the mod that they
whatever it's
have doesn't
called.
work, and it's just like
It's kind of,
and then everybody who
it's like C language stuck in yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. I
yeah.
did not
Yeah,
write this one, but you can do it.
Yeah. Just for fun, I once created kind of a neon art transparency shader, and you know, just because I'm the way I am, instead of looking for a solution to my problems, I had this idea. I want to be able to make a bias function, that has kind of like a gradient for the alpha value to determine, okay, the outline is visible, but I want to select how thick it's going to be. And so so that it transitions from visible at the outline to transparent on the inside.
Anyway,
and I thought I need a curve
so
for a bias function.
That's what I've been playing.
And
I kind
but
of like
I got
created
this means warp
my own mathematical
instead,
function
and
that allows
I'm
me
really
to
enjoying
fine
that.
tune
And it's like it's more like cartoony.
And it
It's
took me
more
hours.
Okay, well, I want to try
like
it because
active.
The funny
I've
or
been
not so
switching
funny
around
thing
for
is that
like
it
game that's
probably
like
exists
sort
$14
of.
on
only
Steam
somewhere
right
on the
now.
internet.
Yes, yes.
It's like on
yes.
sale right now.
It probably already exists. The
I'm
idea
looking
behind it was
co-op
you
game
you want a mathematical
play
function
with
that goes from
friends,
domain
like
01 to image
This
01.
means
And I
warp.
thought,
this means warp.
wouldn't it be fun to use the curve 1 over x and parameterize it so that it
I've only
always
played
fits
one
inside of
round, and
that?
I'm already like, this is awesome.
that
I'm trying to
you can
convince my
select
little
how
like
much it
gamer
curves
group
towards
to
the
download
corners
it so
of
we can play.
the unit square.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
do
fun.
you want to play
And,
it with
yeah,
like
got good results out of
me
it.
and Decent and maybe other people?
Sure.
Sure.
It's
Does everyone
4
actually need to
people.
buy it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 4? Okay.
Yeah. 4 players.
Okay.
Those bastards. I'm trying to convince those bastards to play.
Those bastards? Baby Cake's got like super
Okay, so I'm
awesome
guessing this is
avatars
playing
and
with,
stuff.
She does.
They're just like the best,
sort of
like the poggest
re-rigged,
person ever.
like dynamic bones that you
Tell
can
you what.
reattach to parts of the armature.
Not using dynamic bones nor
Oh
physic
my
bones.
gosh.
Just contacts.
Oh my
and,
gosh. I want to learn
power
to be cute like
constraint.
that. Miss you, by the way. Really miss you.
Oh yeah, parent constraint. Yeah, that would.
I'll be in VR more
would kinda
often now
complement the
because
thing, yeah, I
I'm not
imagine.
playing with a broken
That makes sense.
headset.
That makes sense. This reminds me of the intro to Detroit Become Human. Who is it? Is it Connor, who just plays with his coin?
Yeah.
In the lift.
Yeah, except yes, we.
Okay, this is a bit too close. Sorry. Sorry. I need my distance.
No worries, no worries, no worries.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean like that, but be it IRL or in VR, if people are too close, it's like nope.
No, I'm okay with that. No worries. You can
Yeah.
just enable the safe distance in the settings, so you're just gonna
yeah.
just gonna
Oh, yeah,
mask
true.
people who are too close from you.
Right.
Betalelse sign language.
Personal space.
Lose
you're dead.
sign language from is
Yes, I am.
my farm in no case with steppers I live wheels.
Ah, shit.
That is to many person in America. Just I love American sign language. Makes the better. Happy to see you. Yes. That's good. I love it's good. That really good. I like the classroom. Yeah, it's very stuff. It's good sign language. Yeah, it was super.
Yes.
How about who's the person? Is person
Hold
or
up.
deaf
I can't.
or hard
Did I accidentally hide your avatar? Oh, okay, sorry. Sign again because I was on your fallback avatar with the chubby fingers and I couldn't see anything. Yeah.
I am on your fallback for whatever reason with your big cat hands.
No,
yeah, big cat hands now. It's no more. Yeah, but so, yes, did I like? Yes, and that was
I'm here 5,000
that was
It's
Class.
a sword from the game named
Class
WoW.
was
to go up
No, it's
10,000
just to see ants and
yeah.
you do cycle.
To make it better.
Oh no, that was cool. Sorry,
His name
that's
is
class. Oh man, my god.
Tempest
The words are close
of
like that. Gonna need to sometimes get soldered in my
Chaos.
brain. Yes.
Yeah,
but
Here's the
yeah,
best.
I absolutely love
He
the
is like
class.
Just a quick trick.
Oh, that's
Yes.
Quick trick. AirCell
you're
is
on the
oh,
floor
sorry.
now. Yeah.
Should be
Yeah.
better now. AirCell is a concept accurate language.
Hello.
Yeah.
So words have a concept attached to them, and well, signs have a concept attached to them, and not word.
Yeah.
A sign might have multiple words attached to
Nice
it,
to meet you.
or multiple close
It's like
sound.
it's like
Oscar.
an ideogram sort of language.
So now I'm Darth Percy.
Yeah.
I was the boy is just now 24 years old.
Yes. You look at me intensively. That or your avatar has resting bitch face.
I'm Darth Percy.
It's right.
A bit of both.
Not true. That's just how it is.
Zombies and I'm Chris.
It is pretty cool though. That is one cool looking avatar.
VR headset is C avatar because C avatar is
No, the
PC.
Konami code has wait. Actually,
Up, down, left, right, left, right, BA start. That's the Konami code.
It might be like BA select start.
Most variations are BA start, but there are some games where it is select start, yeah. On Contra, I'm fairly sure it was just BA start.
I just need to implement Easter eggs in the world, so when you draw things in particular, like then it can actually
my God,
recognize.
that's gonna be really complicated.
To track
I know.
particle shapes.
Circles. The thing is, like stuff like that, like shape recognition isn't too bad.
Yeah, shape recognition and movement recognition, you can do stuff.
You help me that.
Look at all the maps that have the SEO menu.
I really like it.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's easy to say. I'll help her.
14 or 15?
To lose silent wish.
15? Wow.
American silent wish.
Yeah, I noticed the physics of the skirt's really good too. Actually, let me visualize the bones. I'm really curious.
Yeah, no, I'm curious as well. Because that's usually
Fuzz bombs.
his bones.
Makes the better.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's healthy. That's really good.
Wait.
So they did it with pretty
Yeah,
efficient weight printing, but it has a couple of layers. That's awesome. I like it.
PC.
So you can just visualize. Is that with a plugin, or can you do that natively?
Because I'm thinking of like cosplay ideas for this year.
Oh, okay. That might be
go in the
helpful for me.
radial. You go in the radial menu. You go to Option, then Config, then Avatar Overlay, and there you can select Fizz Bones or Contacts. That are both layers that are commonly used to check what's going on with avatars.
Yeah.
Okay.
My side.
Yeah.
Like for example, the avatar.
Garter?
Do you have any idea what the contact on your torso is?
Yeah, that.
Please say thank you.
I mean, oh, you mean that it's gonna like help like pop the
Okay.
skirt out more?
Oh, and so for anything that sways in physics, you gotta use a spine.
I'm still learning how to girl,
Or at
so
least
like, you know,
bones
not necessarily
continuing.
takes time.
Well, I say spine loosely, as in bones continuing. Like the tail on your avatar is like bones following. Okay.
Yeah, you've got a couple of bones, and you just put the fizz bone at the root bones, or the closest one to the hips in the hierarchy.
Yep.
No, just you don't need to hard constrain it. Well, there is two ways to do it. You can just go in the Fizzbone, create a Fizzbone component separately, and just you have the root transform of the component, and you just attach the bone you want, the root bone of your not your avatar, but the part you want to be flexible. Or you can just put the Fizzbone component directly on the hierarchy, on the bones you want to get.
Okay.
Up.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Okay.
Okay.
Contacts are these. Okay, gotcha. What was that sound? I don't know what I'm missing here, but okay. I didn't understand that. Let's miss the chapter. You. Say again, please. You. Okay. Yep. UKO. And that is what?
Round.
That is. I don't know what that is. That N or? Oh, okay. You can. I'm not.
I can't tell.
If you.
I can't.
If you're asking if Yukon. Hey.
I would take a seat on south. That's better.
Oh, yes. Yes. Hold up, I might not be seeing... Oh, there you go, sorry, I was on your fallback. But yeah, I got this one at VRCon. I don't remember when. I don't think so. I do have a cousin who's from Canada. Too close, sorry. Too close. But I do have a cousin who's from Canada. I'm guessing, based on your avatar, they probably come from there? Too fast. Slowly, please. Slowly, please. Yeah. Yes. That. What is the meaning?
You two are chatting.
Of that? Oh, they're chatting. Okay. I didn't follow a thing. I'm so sorry. I feel like such a twat.
You're doing something.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess he popped up behind me and I didn't see him. I think is what happened. I didn't realize.
He's also left-handed.
That makes it
Okay.
better. Stop.
Discuss,
It's
yes.
small. It's very short.
Yes. Looking above.
To
discuss. Oh, discuss. Okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna go. See you later. Bye bye.
Alright.
See you,
Bye. À plus.
Bye.
Yeah, there. Not with the pinky. There we go.
Well, I'm just gonna be lazy.
Yeah, just one-handed.
Yeah, one on the near the eye, and later.
Yeah.
It works.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, Big. Oop.
Yeah, that's electric cable. Yeah, wire electric.
Okay. You'll pardon me, but I'm yonking your avatar
Just
real
feel
quick.
free to hop on Discord if you want to. Bye bye.
Right. It's really good.
Bye.
I'm changing back, but now... Yes, it is. It looks dope. The also doesn't have texture. Well, that can be fixed pretty easily. The scarf doesn't have a texture either, but like, that's alright. And how without the files? Pretty sure you can get them. Pretty sure you can unpack the avatar. They are probably in your C. I've actually cleaned up my C drive recently, so I've found most of the VR stuff is in app data local, VRChat, and then whatever the biggest folder is there is the cache of everything that you've downloaded, and that includes people. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. I mean, it's all cached. It's all on your computer. If you can see it from your computer, that means you can see it. That means you've got the files. You've downloaded it at some point. There's something behind. You can't go behind. Oh dear.
You the man?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Okay, cool. Oh, okay, yeah, I know. Ah, j'ai pas tué. Oh, mais... Ah, c'est pas grave. Ah, c'était bien sûr, oui. C'est ça? C'est ça? C'est parti. C'est passé. C'était sûr. Did you watch any Mackie? No. Ah, c'est moi tout le temps, attends, pas toi. Ah, c'est ça, c'est... Ça va, c'est... That's fine. Hmm? Ah, oui. Oh, yeah, it's... Yeah. Eh? That's it. Okay, so. Hmm? Huh? Surprise. Okay, so. Okay, to get you. Okay. That's right, yeah. Cosa passi? Sì. Yeah.